and push their chances to win the division to 73%, according to ESPN FPI. However, they still have 2 games against the Patriots on their schedule, including a Week 13 showdown on Monday Night Football, and that is going to be a good one. We bring our team back in. And Ninko, I start with you. I want to get your reaction to the Bills blowing out the Saints.
Meh. I mean,
Meh.
It wasn't that impressive, honestly. I mean, you look at the Saints offense. Like, what are the weapons there? Who do they have? They had no running backs. You know, they're on their 3rd quarterback. Taysom Hill's injured. He's an emergency guy on the sideline. They run a fake punt on the 50-yard line because they really had no offense. So when I look at this matchup, I'm really more concerned with Josh Allen throwing 7 interceptions in the last 4 matchups that he's been in. He's thrown a lot of picks. So that is a issue for me. You think about playing the Patriots, they're going to capitalize on 2 turnovers. I don't care what you talk about. They're going to go out there. They're going to make you pay for those interceptions. So, you know, the Bills, do they look good in a win? I mean, they look like they should have won that football game. That is a game where the Buffalo Bills should have won. The week before that, now against the Colts, I think they were a little bit exposed in a running game. So when they play the Patriots, that's a team that's going to kind of go after all your weaknesses here. So I think last night was a game they should have won. They won the game, but Josh Allen still threw 2 interceptions, which concerns me.
Yeah, and what's interesting about Josh Allen is he was a lot of people's pick for MVP this year. He seems to be having a really tough go of it. But guys, I want to put this in the context now of the AFC East, because look, the Bills, it's still a win. They're still looking good to FPI to win the division. But I want to get who you think will win the division. Who wins the AFC East? Graziano, I'll start with you.
I'm going to stick with the Bills, which was my pick all along. Obviously, this could look very silly in a couple weeks if the Patriots beat them twice. This next 3 or 4 week stretch is going to determine the entire division, because they do have those 2 head-to-head matchups. The Patriots have tough games against the Titans and I believe the Colts. So, but I think Buffalo, you've seen a team, obviously this is also true of the Patriots, it goes without saying, but I think in Buffalo you've seen a team whose coaching staff has gotten it to the point of playing its best at the most important time. We saw that last year. We see the way they're tinkering right now with the run game, involving more Matt Breida. I think they're a team that knows how to solve its problems, and in the end, I think they're the stronger roster.
Ninko, who you got?
Come on now, I'm a stone's throw away from Gillette Stadium, so I'm going with the Patriots, and that's not because I'm a stone's throw away. I'm going with the Patriots because they seem to be trending in the right direction. They're building as they move along in this season. We all know that after Thanksgiving, that's when the real season starts. So the Patriots, they're on a roll. Their defense is #1 in the NFL, and their offense is looking good.
Sacho, what do you think?
Yeah, I got Patriots as well, because they're trending in the right direction at the right time. People always say they remember what you do in December. December football is what matters. And we've seen what the Patriots have done in November. Imagine what they could do in December. They could take down this team that we're talking about right here in the Bills 2 weeks and 2 times, and all of a sudden now they're leading the AFC. And so I think the Patriots win the division.
I think the Bills may be the more talented team, but look, they got the coaching, they have the consistency, they're hot right now. I think you got to go with the Patriots, indeed. That's my pick.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.